Millions of Americans are about to get their fourth stimulus check. This video will show you when your bank deposit will arrive and how to make the most of this money. I don't know if the Democrats will stay in power or if the Republicans will take over, but either way, they're going to have to use the reconciliation process. Congress is really kinda up to the unemployment, and unemployment picks up, you're gonna start to see a big stimulus payment go out. States are still sending out checks. They have billions of dollars set aside, and a Department of Revenue is in charge of all the payment qualifying for payment. President Biden is out there pushing and trying to get another payment out. The Republicans take over, they are gonna have to wait for the Federal Reserve to come in until you gotta get another round of payments. There are millions of people who will be getting their stimulus checks. Social Security payments in their bank accounts in the coming days will range between $1,600 and $1,000. The Security Administration directly confirms that these checks will start to get mailed out on November 9th. SSA confirms that people who are already 62 can start getting their Social Security retirement. However, these benefits will be reduced by as much as 30%. People could get if people wait to get their benefits until the age of retirement. According to the Social Security Administration, the official age is 66 years old. This is the normal age of 4 years before it with the benefits, so this amount of money will vary depending on different factors that include the person's age when they retire and how much money they've invested in the program over the course of their career. Starting in the month of January, all retirees will also see a significant increase in their monthly checks. The SSA confirmed through their acting commissioner that there will be an 8.7% increase in the cost of living adjustment. They are gonna be getting those checks pretty soon. In California, stimulus checks have been going out in phases since early October. The second phase of payments was sent to those who received the Golden State Stimulus, and the debit cards had the last name beginning with A through E sent by November 5th. Then debit cards for those with last names between F and M will be sent out on further. Furthermore, if you plan on receiving payments in the form of direct deposits and not a direct debit card, those payments should arrive by November 14th. Colorado residents of at least 18 years of age as of December 31st who were Colorado residents for fall 2021 and who filed a 2020 return were eligible to receive an inflation relief check of $750 or $1,500 for married couples. Most checks were received by the 30th. If you receive an extension on your returns followed by October 17th, then you can expect to receive a payment sometime by January. Idaho announced $500 million in stimulus payments for residents who were full-time residents who filed their returns in 2020. Your individual files will receive $300 and joint filers will receive $600, or if greater than 10% of income is paid for 2020, residents need to file 2020 and 2021 by December 31st to be eligible. Payments will begin to be processed starting in late September, with funds being sent via direct deposits, and first email checks shortly after that will be processed through 2020 and 2023. So starting in June, Maine begins sending out inflation checks of $850. To qualify, you had to have October 1st of your filing returns in. You will need to have filed your 2020 as a full-time Maine resident, as well as earn less than $100,000 for filers, $150,000 for heads of households, or $200,000 for joint filers. Payments initially began being sent out in June, but will continue to be sent out to eligible recipients. Massachusetts will be sending out refunds equal to 14% of their 2020. Massachusetts liability residents who paid 2021 income return taxes are eligible for payments. The payments began on November 1st and will continue until mid-December. In July, New Mexico sent out tax rebates for those who find a New Mexico state return. It issued $500 to couples filing jointly, heads of household, and surviving spouses earning less than $150,000. Those filing as a single with income below $75,000 can expect. However, New Mexico also issued another state rebate, which was split into two payments. The first payment was distributed in May, in June, and the second in August. This rebate issued $100,000 to couples filing jointly, heads of household, and surviving spouses, while $500 was sent. However, if you haven't received a payment, still can. Pennsylvania, on homeowners 65 years old or older, along with widows and widowers at least 50 years of age, and individuals with disabilities who are 18 or older will be eligible for the rebate. 650 individuals need to register for Pennsylvania's property rebate program by December. Virginia sending out relief payments for residents who have the liability in 2021. Individuals filing solely are eligible to receive $250, while couples filing jointly will receive a rebate of $500 to qualify. Returns will need to be filed by November 1st for those who filed by July 1st. You might get a message from Treasury and you don't want to ignore this letter. You could be owed a recovery rebate credit. The third round of stimulus payments hit bank accounts thanks to the recovery bank credit, and it was a bit different from the first two. This credit provided up to $1,500 for eligible recipients, including qualifying dependents. It is estimated that millions of Americans who are due their recovery bank credit never received one. Furthermore, it is possible that the letter you received from the Treasury is nothing more than an invitation applied for what is rightfully yours. Prior to the pandemic, the normal child tax credits were $2,000 per child. The expanded child tax credit increased the benefits from $2,000 to up to $3,000 per child for children under the age of 6 to $300 per month for children aged 6 to 17. It was $252 in July and December 2021. The IRS mailed these monthly checks directly to parents or guardians and allowed them to claim the other when they found their returns. So many parents or guardians who received the child tax credit checks don't earn enough money to be eligible, required to find their returns. If they didn't file their 2020 returns, they left between $1,500 and $1,800, depending on the age of their dependents. That $1,500 or $1,800 could be spent on your child or save for an emergency. So it's possible that the Treasury letter wants to remind you that there's more money waiting for your children, and you also could be owed an earned income tax credit. Another benefit boosted by the American plan in 2021 was the income tax credit, EITC. It is available to single taxpayers to $21,000 annually and married couples who earn for the pandemic hit EITC. Children could receive up to $538 with the implementation of the American plan. That amount was raised $1,500 for families with 3 children. The benefit was boosted to as much as $6,728. I think after the midterm elections, we will have to see if they can come through and get that done. But I'm gonna keep you updated on these. Stay tuned to those videos. Take care and see you next time.